During the pandemic, shock rocker Alice Cooper replaced touring with tap dancing. The 73-year-old rock icon went from touring with Queen and playing to crowds of 95,000 to an audience of 0. He admitted the transition was hard. It was like coming off of a drug because the adrenaline is your drug on stage. I mean, everybody's sober. But you miss that adrenaline, that one-on-one, he recalled, speaking from Charlotte, North Carolina. Cooper isn't a fan of Zoom and wasn't converted to online performances during lockdown. It's still flat and there's no audience. So don't try to fake it. Instead, he spent his downtime with his family in Phoenix developing an unlikely new skill, tap dancing. The family conducted practices in their backyard and, despite now being able to soft chew, Cooper insists his new moves won't make it into his stage show. Finally back on the road, Cooper admitted he was even giddy going into rehearsal, adding, "I feel more home onstage than I do offstage." He is playing a number of live dates until November, and predicts he will be on the road for most of next year. One of the key elements of his live show are his snakes, which he says have an unpredictable nature.
"The funny thing about the boa constrictors is that they have a mind of their own on stage," he said. "I just let her go wherever she's got to go and I have to improvise with where she's at. Every night, it's different." Aside from any snake-based improvisation, Cooper said it is getting harder to travel with his serpents since they now need passports instead of permits. Could he declare his snake as a therapy animal? "I think the only difference would be that my snake might eat somebody else's therapy animal," he said, laughing. Aside from making up for lost time on tour, his latest project is an Audible original, called Who I Really Am, Diary of a Vampire. The piece is narrated by Cooper, who shares anecdotes from his life on tour, along with acoustic recordings of I'm 18, School's Out and Poison. The tracks are acoustic, with production from his longtime collaborator, Bob Ezrin. Cooper admitted it was really fun to do stripped-down versions of his songs, with just a guitar or a piano. The Audible original is just over 2 hours long and, with a career spanning over half a century, Cooper has plenty more stories up his sleeve.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe